Magandang araw! Sama-sama tayong matuto sa Teacher Sal Learning Resource Channel. Revised K-12 Curriculum, PE and Health 5, Quarter 2, Week 1. Our topic is all about changes during puberty. Physical, growth spurt, primary and secondary sexual characteristics, menstruation and wet dreams, etc. Social, emotional, and mental or intellectual changes. Impact of changes during puberty. For Activity 1, Exploring Changes. Take a moment to analyze the following changes presented on the board and check off the ones you currently experience or have noticed happening to yourself. Growing taller, developing breasts for girls, voice deepening for boys, growing body hair in underarms, legs, face, etc. Acne or pimples appearing, changes in body shape, increased sweating, body odor. Menstruation for girls, facial hair growth for boys. Changes in skin texture, oiliness, dryness. Growth of genitalia, mood swings, increased appetite. Changes in sleep patterns, increased self-awareness. Do you recognize any similarities between the changes occurring in boys and in girls? What are these changes occurring in your body? Today, we learned about these changes, which is a normal part of growing up. During puberty, our bodies go through lots of changes to prepare us for adulthood. We talked about some of these changes like growing taller, developing breasts for girls, and voice deepening for boys. Each of you got a checklist where you could mark off the changes you're starting to notice in yourself. We took time to think about each change and how it might relate to us personally. This helped us understand more about puberty and the changes that come with it. We learned that it's normal to experience different things during this time, and we're all in it together. Puberty, the period during which adolescents reach sexual maturity and become capable of reproduction. Adolescence, the period following the onset of puberty, during which a young person develops from a child into an adult. Hygiene, practices conducive to maintaining health and preventing disease, especially through cleanliness. Coping strategies, behavioral and cognitive tactics used to manage crisis, conditions, and demands that are appraised as distressing. Topic 1. Changes during puberty. Puberty typically begins in people between the ages of 8 and 14. Puberty frequently begins earlier in females than in males. When you reach puberty, you physically mature into an adult. Your body goes through numerous changes when you reach puberty. Puberty occurs gradually over several years, rather than all at once. Some puberty-related changes may appear years after the onset of other indicators. Since every person's body is different, so too is puberty. Everybody experiences changes at a different rate. Puberty is marked by profound physical transformations as our bodies mature into adulthood. These changes include growth spurts. You may notice that you're growing taller at a faster rate than before. Boys' growth spurt peaks around age 13 and a half and slows around age 18. Girls' growth spurt peaks around age 11.5 and slows around age 16. Development of secondary sexual characteristics. For boys, this includes the deepening of the voice, the growth of facial and body hair, and an increase in muscle mass. Having regular nocturnal emissions or wet dreams marks the beginning of puberty in boys. Wet dreams typically start between ages 13 and 17. The average age is about 14 and a half years. Boys may begin to notice that their testicles and scrotum grow as early as age 9. Soon, the penis begins to lengthen. For girls, girls experience breast development and the widening of hips. Pubic hair, armpit, and leg hair usually begin to grow at about age 9 or 10, and reach adult patterns at about 13 to 14 years. Menarche, the beginning of menstrual periods, typically occurs about 2 years after early breast and pubic hair appear. It may occur as early as age 9 or as late as age 16. The average age of menstruation in the United States is about 12 years. Changes in body shape. Both boys and girls may experience changes in body proportions as their bodies develop. Hormonal changes can lead to increased oil production in the skin, making adolescents more prone to developing acne or pimples. Body odor. Body sweat glands to become more active. As a result, you may notice that you sweat more, especially in areas like the underarms, palms, and feet. For social changes, puberty also brings about changes in how we interact with others and perceive ourselves in social settings. These changes include increased interest in peers. You may find yourself spending more time with friends and becoming more interested in social activities. Formation of romantic interest. You may start to develop crushes or feel attracted to others in a romantic way. Family dynamics. As you grow older, your relationships with family members may evolve, with a growing desire for independence and autonomy. Looking for an identity. You may try to figure out how you are different from others and how you fit into the world. For emotional changes, emotionally, puberty can be a roller coaster ride as hormones surge and new experiences shape our feelings and reactions. Some common emotional changes include mood swings. You may find yourself experiencing intense emotions that fluctuate rapidly, from happiness to sadness to anger. Increased sensitivity. You may become more sensitive to criticism or rejection, as well as more empathetic towards others. Self-awareness. Puberty often prompts a heightened sense of awareness as you become more conscious of your identity and place in the world. Feeling uncertain. This uncertainty becomes more evident when the expectations that people close to you have from you also change. You may be expected to take on greater responsibilities than what was expected from you as a child. Eventually, you will grow into your new roles and become more certain about yourself. But this process will take its own time, depending on how you respond to this situation. For mental changes, puberty is not just about physical and emotional changes. It also involves significant cognitive development. Mental changes during puberty may include increased curiosity and exploration. You may find yourself questioning things more and seeking out new experiences and ideas. Developing critical thinking skills. Puberty is a time when you begin to form your own opinions and perspectives on various topics. Changes in interests and hobbies. As your personality develops, you may find that your interests and hobbies evolve to reflect your changing preferences and priorities. Puberty is a complicated and life-changing time that brings about a wide range of physical, social, emotional, and mental changes. While these changes can sometimes be challenging to navigate, it's essential to remember that they are a normal part of growing up. By understanding and embracing these changes, you can navigate puberty with confidence and self-assurance, knowing that you are on the path to becoming the unique individual you are meant to be. For the work example, puberty is a transformative period in an individual's life, marked by a myriad of physical, mental, social, and emotional changes. These changes not only shape our bodies, but also influence how we perceive ourselves and interact with the world around us. We will explore the impact of these changes and how they contribute to our overall development during adolescence. For Activity 1, Expectation versus Reality. Write down your expectations about puberty, how you think it will affect your body, mind, emotions, and social life. Share and talk about your answers with the class. Listen carefully as your teacher explains the real changes that usually happen during puberty. Compare your expectations with the reality, and discuss what is the same and what is different. Impact on the body. Reality, our perception of ourselves and our confidence in our bodies may be affected by these changes, particularly if we feel uneasy about our evolving appearance or compare ourselves to social norms. Additionally, physical changes may affect our participation in sports, activities, and daily routines, requiring adjustments to accommodate our evolving bodies. Here is a possible expectation: grow taller, deeper voice, pimples, stronger body. Next, mental changes during puberty encompass cognitive development, critical thinking skills, and the formation of personal identity. Adolescents may experience increased curiosity, introspection, and questioning of societal norms and values. Stress, anxiety, and self doubt can also be increased by the difficulties in juggling peer relationships, future goals, and academic responsibilities. For the expectation, think faster, become smarter, and ask more questions. Impact on society. Reality, our social dynamics change during puberty as we negotiate romantic interests, friendships, and peer groups. Group dynamics, cliques, and social circles may change as a result of heightened social awareness and the need for acceptance. As teenagers, seek approval and a sense of belonging. Peer influence becomes increasingly significant and affect behaviors, attitudes, and decision-making processes. For the expectation, have more friends, become more popular, or lose friends. Impact on emotions. Reality, teens can go through a wide spectrum of feelings, such as loneliness and insecurity, as well as exhilaration and euphoria. Gaining emotional intelligence, resilience, and coping skills are crucial for adolescent transitions and building of healthy relationships. Expectations, always happy, always sad, easily angry. Let's have activity 2, puberty changes impact wheel. Materials, Manila paper or cartolina. Markers, sticky notes or index cards. Pens or pencils. Form small groups on your cartolina. Draw one big circle. Divide it into 4 sections: physical, mental, social, and emotional changes. Brainstorm examples or experiences of changes during puberty. Write each idea on a sticky note or index card. Place your notes in the correct section of your impact wheel. Present your group's wheel to the class. Together, we will discuss how puberty changes can affect us in many different ways. For day 2, management of changes during puberty. Puberty is a life-changing experience that offers chances for personal development as well as challenges. It brings many changes, and taking care of our bodies becomes even more important during this time. By following these tips and implementing strategies for managing them effectively, we can navigate this stage of development with confidence and resilience. First is the personal hygiene. Take regular showers or baths to keep your body clean and fresh, especially after sweating or physical activity. Use a mild soap or body wash to cleanse your skin, paying attention to areas like the underarms, groin, and feet. Maintain good personal hygiene by wearing clean clothes, applying deodorant, and brushing your teeth twice a day. For skincare, wash your face twice daily with a gentle cleanser to remove excess oil and dirt, especially if you're prone to acne. Avoid picking or squeezing pimples, as this can lead to scarring and worsen acne. If you're struggling with acne, consider consulting a dermatologist for personalized treatment options. For genital care, wash your genital area gently with water and mild soap, avoiding harsh scrubbing or strong fragrances. Girls should always wipe from front to back after using the bathroom to prevent infections. Boys should gently clean underneath during showering. If you experience any unusual symptoms, such as itching, discharge, or pain, talk to a trusted adult or healthcare provider. Menstrual hygiene management. Girls should be prepared for their first period by keeping menstrual supplies such as pads on hand. Change menstrual products regularly, every 4 to 6 hours, to maintain hygiene and prevent odor and discomfort. Dispose of used menstrual products properly, either by wrapping them in toilet paper and throwing them in the trash, or using designated sanitary bins. Practice good menstrual hygiene to avoid infections, such as washing your hands before and after changing pads. For sleep hygiene, aim for 8 to 10 hours of sleep each night to support your physical and mental well-being during puberty. Establish a consistent sleep schedule by going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, even on weekends. Create a relaxing bedtime routine, such as reading a book or taking a warm bath, to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Limit screen time before bed, as the blue light emitted by electronic devices can interfere with your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Here are coping strategies for managing puberty changes. Physical and emotional changes that come with puberty can be so rapid and intense that it can be overwhelming at times. Creating coping mechanisms will help you get through this period of transition with adaptability and self-assurance. We'll look at useful coping strategies for handling puberty adjustments in this section. Stay informed. Knowledge is power. Educate yourself about the changes that occur during puberty by reading books, watching videos, or talking to trusted adults. Understanding what to expect can help alleviate anxiety and uncertainty about the changes happening to your body and mind. Express yourself. Find healthy outlets for expressing your thoughts and emotions, such as journaling, drawing, or talking to a trusted friend or family member. Bottling up feelings can lead to increased stress and anxiety. So, it's essential to express yourself in a safe and supportive environment. Practice self-care. Take care of your physical and mental well-being by prioritizing self-care activities such as exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation, whether it's listening to music, playing a sport, or spending time with pets. Build a support system. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family members who you can turn to for encouragement and understanding. Join peer groups, clubs, or online communities where you can connect with others going through similar experiences and share advice and support. Set realistic expectations. Understand that puberty is a gradual process and changes may take time to occur. Be patient with yourself and others as you navigate this journey. Avoid comparing yourself to unrealistic standards portrayed in the media or by peers. Embrace your unique pace of development and celebrate your individuality. Seek professional help. If you are struggling to cope with puberty changes or experiencing persistent feelings of anxiety or depression, don't hesitate to seek support from a counselor, therapist, or healthcare provider. Professional guidance can provide valuable coping strategies and support to help you navigate puberty with confidence and resilience. For Activity 3, Navigating Puberty, Coping Strategies Practice. Analyze each situation to determine the type of changes it represents and suggest a coping mechanism strategy to manage puberty changes effectively. You notice that your body is starting to produce more oil, leading to occasional breakouts on your face. What aspect of change it is? You're right, it is physical. And the coping mechanism strategy is practice personal hygiene. You find yourself feeling more curious about the world around you and asking questions about things you didn't think about before. Very good. Mental and stay informed. Number 3, you feel excited about joining a new club at school and meeting people who share your interests. You're right, it is social and build a support system. You experience mood swings, feeling happy and energetic one moment, and then irritable or upset the next. You're right. It's emotional and express yourself. You start to notice changes in your body shape, such as your hips becoming wider or your shoulders broadening. Very good. Physical, stay informed and practice self-care. You feel nervous about giving a presentation in front of your classmates and worry about what they'll think of you. You're right, it's emotional. Build a support system, set realistic expectation. You begin to develop romantic feelings towards someone you've known for a while and find yourself daydreaming about them. It's social. Coping mechanism strategy, express yourself. You become more aware of your own thoughts and feelings, sometimes questioning why you feel a certain way or reacting differently to situations. It's emotional. Express yourself. You notice that you're sweating more during physical activities, and sometimes you can smell body odor even after showering. You're right, it's physical, and you need to practice personal hygiene. You feel a stronger desire for independence and privacy, wanting to spend more time alone in your room or with friends rather than with family. It's social. Set realistic expectations. For learners' takeaways, what are some practical ways we can manage the changes of puberty to feel more comfortable and positive about ourselves? Why is it important to talk to trusted adults and friends about the changes we're experiencing during puberty? Reflecting on what you've learned today, how do you think understanding and managing the changes of puberty will help you navigate this exciting but sometimes challenging stage of growing up? Understanding puberty helps me accept my body's changes and feel more confident. Managing it teaches me to stay healthy, handle emotions, and make good choices. For a formative assessment, choose the correct answer for each question. What are 2 physical changes that commonly occur during puberty? You're right, the correct answer is B, broadening of shoulders and widening of hips. Which coping mechanism and strategy can help manage emotional changes during puberty? You're right. The correct answer is B, engaging in regular physical activity. Why is it important to seek support from trusted adults and friends during puberty? You're right. The correct answer is C, because they can offer guidance and understanding. What is one thing you can do to take care of your body during puberty? You're right. The correct answer is letter C, practice good hygiene habits. Which of the following is a common emotional change during puberty? Very good. The correct answer is B, decreased interest in social activities. Part 2, true or false. Write the word true if the statement is correct and false if the statement is incorrect. Write your answer in the space provided. Puberty is a process that only affects the body, not the mind or emotions. Seeking support from trusted adults and friends can help adolescents navigate the changes of puberty more effectively. During puberty, it's normal to experience mood swings and fluctuating emotions. Engaging in regular physical activity is a helpful coping mechanism for managing the challenges of puberty. Understanding puberty changes can help adolescents feel more confident and prepared as they grow up. Here are the correct answers.